Hello everyone! A little bit of a scuffed video today because it was a super busy day at the shop and I didn't have time to prep anything else. But I did have a plan for a rainy day. So what you see in front of you is a collector booster box from Magic the Gathering. If you don't know what that is, it's basically Wizards of the Coast's artificial way of targeting the collector market by charging an exorbitant price for a pack of cards just because a bunch of them are flashy holo foil. It's just the kind of thing you'd expect of Wizards of the Coast to do. But a booster box of it, 12 packs that are just like that, are exceptionally sought after by collectors, and they do increase in value considerably over time. This was a very generous present from my boss for Christmas, and the question was, would you open it or not? And you know what? Strangely enough, right now, today, I'm kind of in the mood to destroy some Wizards of the Coast value. So let's go ahead and we will open it up and we'll actually see what we get. So these things, as I said, should contain exactly 1 dozen collector boosters from the Brothers War edition of Magic the Gathering, and every one of them is guaranteed to have at least 1 Transformers card. So the question will become, what cards will we see? So take your bets. There's Shattered Glass characters, there's the standard ones. There is a Blitzwing card in existence that could be in the box I hold in my hand right now. So we're going to dig in. I know it's a booster box opening technically, and I know it's not the most interesting of things for a Transformer topic, but I think it is worth just seeing exactly what you get out of a collector booster, considering it's the only guaranteed way of getting a card from this Magic the Gathering set, if you're so inclined to go chasing for them. From what I know, no one's happy about these, because Transformer fans don't want to have to spend top dollar on the booster packs that actually contain these things, and Magic collectors don't really seem impressed by the cards themselves as far as their playability. But yeah, these things can get considerably expensive on the aftermarket if you let them grow and mature over the course of a few years. But screw Wizards of the Coast and screw the value of their collectibles. Let's go ahead and rip into them. All right, I'm just gonna grab them all out of the box. We'll have a nice stack right there. Also, I know collector value doesn't hurt Wizards at all, but I just kind of feel like hurting something of theirs, and I think taking a pair of scissors to these things will be nice. Not the cards themselves. Protesting that way is stupid. Buying something and destroying it in protest, that's stupid. Because they made their money, they don't care. No, we're just going to destroy some collector value here. We're just going to make sure that these are never going to be worth anything to anyone else ever again. But, you know what? It's fun for me. You know, and I kind of have full permission to do this, so we might as well crack in, right? All right. Pack number 1. Now, I don't know, like, there's a trick to these, like Pokemon cards, where you can shuffle, the rare one to the back. So we're just gonna go through it and find out where the card is. Gix's Caress, sorcery card, 2 standard mana, 1 black. Goblin Firebomb. I know a goblin who would probably like a Goblin Firebomb. And yeah, like every single one of these is a foil, as you can see. Argothian Sprite. You see me struggling with the names here. So that's card number 3. Card number 4, Mightstone's Animation. Card 5 is Great Desert Prospector. Card 6 is Audacity, my favorite recording program if you don't get spyware in it. There's an all hollow plains with what looks like a Cloverfield monster in the background. I still want to be that guy who goes to the tournament, who goes to like the competitive play event with all hollow energy or all hollow land cards, one or the other. Teresian Mindbreaker. I should actually be like, if I'm doing Magic the Gathering again, if I look into the game again ever, I should be all about this set, because this set is all about giant robots. Like that's where the Transformer thing comes in. Also, I know nothing about I know nothing about Magic the Gathering. So if like this, like, because this is a different art card than the rest of them, if there is something particularly special about this, I have no idea whatsoever. None at all. I am here. I am just here for the robots. Thopter Shop, Ivory Tower, which looks like a retro card. Looks really cool. Cool. All right. Mishra's Bauble. We're into artifacts now. Thorn of Amethyst. Blaster. Shattered Glass Blaster is our very first one. So who's left and over? Power Stone and Over the Top. We'll look those up later. I'll look them up later to see what we got here. All right. Blaster. Combat DJ. The Shattered Glass variety. There he is in his full blaster mode in the back, blasting away. Legendary Artifact. These are all artifact creatures, by the way. Every Transformer is one. Modular. No idea. They've apparently the effects on these are reprinted from old cards, so they are like existing mechanics, so you don't really need these to play. But I think the flip transformation thing, I think that's unique to these. Okay, so blasters are number one. We don't have to go through all of these in excruciating detail. I'm mostly just trying to get this up to 15 minutes. So let's just kind of start ripping into these a little bit faster, shall we? We know the Transformer card's closer to the back, so hey, we have some suspense going here. The Air Marshal, Power Plant Worker, Tomokul Honor Guard, Latnam Adept. I was trying to figure out what he was doing. He's apparently reading a floating book. Symmetry Matrix. It's not the Matrix I'd expect in a set with Transformers in it. Yothian Frontliner. He looks cool. He looks like a stormtrooper got like possessed by like a Cyberman. It's actually interesting. Oh, look at the art card on the swamp. I love how that looks. These are cool land cards in here. Mishra's Foundry. See, the Stone Brain, which looks like a football helmet. See, Discipline of Kalis Nin. Super great. Looks like a Doctor Strange character. Sigil of Valor, again, retro card. We're into artifacts. Jalum Tome and Scrap Trawler. I actually wonder if you get the same number of all this in every pack. Slicer. Oh, we got the weird one. All right, Quicksilver Amulet and another Power Stone. Slicer's number 2. Look at... This is the really stupid one. This is the really stupid one where they're so proud on stream of going, we got to design a G1 Slicer. Like, he was already in G1, you morons. All you've done is invent a completely different wheeljack from a wheeljack that wasn't supposed to be wheeljack. You're idiots. Whoever's on the design team for this were idiots. So technically it's a brand new Transformer, brand new iteration of Slicer. See, Slicer's original character, so if there was a Shattered Glass Slicer, he'd be an Autobot. This one is not. This one's still Decepticon, I believe. Yeah, he's got Decepticon emblems on him. And yeah, the scratch-out Autobot symbol. So they went with the full Armada gimmick. Alright. Scrapwork Mutt. Aeronaut Cavalry. Trench Stalker. Looks cool. Mine Worker. Slag. We can't use... Oh, okay, that's a double standard. So Slagstone Refinery. We can't use the term slag in Transformers, but you can in Magic the Gathering. Hasbro, a little consistency, please. Alloy Animist. The Mountain. Ooh, look at the big robot in the mountains. I love the land cards here. Platoon Dispenser. Queen Kayla Bin Krog. Okay, that's certainly a name. Root Path Purifier. Liquid Metal Coating. He's Millstone. Cloud Key. Okay, 3 artifacts this time, so I guess it's not the same number every time. Prowl. Stoic Strategist. Finishing up with another Power Stone and a Quietus Spike. Alright, so that's a token artifact, so I'm going to assume that's in every one of them. Alright, Prowl. Alright, so aside from the transformation, whenever Prowl attacks, exile up to one other target, trapped creature, or vehicle, or as long as the card remains exiled, its owner may play it. Whenever your player plays a card exiled with Prowl, you draw a card and convert Prowl. So there's a lot of effects that force you to transform to and from. So like if I use that effect now, I have to flip it over and use the other effect to convert Prowl back into the robot mode. It's some weird trademark thing where like the more they say transform, the weaker the trademark gets. So now they're always using convert, which doesn't sound nearly as cool. All right, so no duplicates so far. So we got that going for us. All right, Blanchwood Prowler, Prowler. Raise to the ground, disenchant. Argonith Opportunist, Mishra's Research Desk, Transmogrant Altar. That's different type of transforming. Swamp. Okay, take it back. That looks like something out of Cloverfield. Take it back. Urza, Prince of Krog. See, Hercules' Final Meditation. Looks super cool. Don't know what it is. Kayla's Music Box. Swiftfoot Boots. Yeah. See, Elsewhere Flask. Goblin. Charbelcher. Look at the hollow effect on here. Flamewar. Streetwise Operative. Fully holographic. Sky Strike Officer to finish it off. And I'm really curious what the other cards are doing. Alright, so it's Flamewar. We got another Decepticon. Fully holographic. Brash Veteran. See, it's all weird effects. Whenever Flamewar deals combat damage to a player, exile that many cards from the top of your library face down. Put an intel counter on each of them. Convert Flamewar. It's all weird things like that. Also, I didn't know why Flamewar was in vehicle mode when we opened the pack. Alright, we got a lot of packs to go, and I'm already 12 minutes into this, so let's speed this up. We really only care about the Transformer inside, right? Everything else is just fancy stuff. So let's just open these up, and we'll go straight to the Transformer and just find out what we got. Jetfire, the ingenious scientist. I like any fiction that remembers that Skyfire is supposed to be a scientist. Skyfire or Jetfire, whichever you want to call him. Legendary artifact vehicle. So Air Guardian. Ingenious scientist. Alright. Nice. It's not fully holographic like the other one is. Blitzwing's one that isn't holographic either. So you'd think he'd be the more common. I might have a better chance of getting him. But haven't seen him yet. We got about 7 packs to go. It really is weird. Like, imagine how many riots in the street there would be if Pokemon put all of its foils in one pack. And, like, there wasn't any Charizard hunting. You just go buy, like, 12 of these and you get at least one. Ratchet, Field Medic, Shattered Glass, and Rescue Racer in vehicle mode. Interesting. So that's 2 Shattered Glass ones technically now. Okay, so we got that. Nothing big fancy. No Optimus Prime or Megatron yet. No big name characters. Well, I guess Prowl's decent enough name. Ratchet's decent name. But you know what I mean. Like none of the cards. None of the characters. There's no Bumblebee in the set, by the way. That's the fun part. Because they had to use the same text for both normal and Shattered Glass version, there is only Goldbug. So they try to pretend that it's Bumblebee. Man, some of these cards are really cool. I really do want to look them up and see if there's anything to them. Oh, hey, look, we got the normal blaster. All right. So, am I right in that these just kind of do the same thing? No, they got completely different effects on them. It's the same summoning cost, and it's the same title of the cards. Let's see. Actually, no, it looks like it has the same effect. This one just has a lot more explanation on it. And then if I flip it over, same text on the back, modular 3, etc. Alright, good to know. And I like the retro art. I like how they try to match animation style on this one. And the Shattered Glass is grittier because Shattered Glass. Alright, next up. Yep, not the most exciting box opening, but you know what? I am enjoying myself. Yeah, in the Magic the Gathering fans going, why didn't you read the other cards? Because I don't care. I'm looking at this is a Transformer channel. Go to a Magic channel. I'm sure they've done something. Arcee, Sharpshooter. She's doing the Optimus Prime heroic charge pose. I don't think that's one of hers. She also seems to have what I think is supposed to be, yeah, it's supposed to be the IDW, like, energy sword. And there she is ramping off of a civilian car, because screw their car, I guess. All right, 4 to go. Still no Blitzy. No Optimus, no Megatron. All I know is that Optimus is the big pull, and he isn't even that big of a card. But the thing is, anything like this, what I've discovered in my couple years of the toy shop is anything with crossover appeal has a much higher chance of becoming very valuable in the future. So it actually might be worth it to hang on to these, and potentially, you know, they'll go up in value on their own. There's Goldbug, humanity's ally. Wow. Look at how hollow foil that is. That's a lot going on. I really do want to look up the rest of these, figure out what they are all about. Magic the Gathering, like I have to be around it so much working at the toy shop now. I really should learn what the modern formats are about. I should learn how to play Commander just so I know what I'm talking about. All right, so you can see, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to attacking humans you control. So he's a human defender, that works. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, convert Goldbug. So he has to transform every time you cast 2 spells. What I love about this artwork is that this is literally impossible. Because Goldbug only existed after Season 3. It only existed in Season 4. Remember, at that point, Spike was an adult, married, with a son, Daniel. And here is Spike in the form that we know him in, the young adult form that he is in Season 1 and 2. But he's with Goldbug instead of Bumblebee. So this is the kind of thing that will trigger that Mandela effect thing in your brain. It's like, did I just remember these wrong? This is someday someone's gonna go. So it's like, no, Spike was with Goldbug, right? Why is he with Bumblebee? Like, I saw in the Magic card I grew up. No, that wasn't a thing. That wasn't a thing. Your memory has been tainted. All right. Next up, what do we got? Yep. All right. Yeah, there we go. You know, it's not a rare card. It's not a valuable card, but it's my Blitzwing. It's my Blitz. It's my boy. So I'm thrilled. I am thrilled. All right. At the beginning of each step, target opponent loses life equal to the life that player lost this turn. If no life was lost this way, convert Blitzwing. Yep, and then Adaptive Assailant. All right. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose Flying or Indestructible at random. Blitzwing gains that ability until the end of turn. Like, why don't you just say pick which one you want at the time? Why wouldn't you just say, like, flip a coin? Why say at random? You're never going to pick randomly. You're always going to pick the one that works best at the moment. You're always going to work the one that works with your strategy. Though I do like that for the triple changer, there is an either or effect. So it actually kind of has a little bit of logic to it. Awesome. Awesome. I'm just going to run a Blitzwing deck. How about that? Can I run Blitzwing as a commander? I don't know commander format. I just know there's just one big card that like does all the work. All right. Next up. Ooh, we got a standard Ratchet. So we already know his artwork. Once again, 84 artwork style. Really, really nice. This one kind of tells a story because there's Jazz and Ratchet. And there's Jazz taking damage, and now Ratchet has to roll him out. That's actually kind of neat. There's a little 2-panel story on that card. It's cool that we actually got like 2 of them in both Shattered Glass and Standard, so I can actually see the difference for myself. Let's see. Getting a full collection of these would probably be a nightmare, though I don't think they command that much on the aftermarket. So I think it's just a matter of, are you just willing to spend the money to get the whole set? Who knows? I don't think I am. I think I'm just gonna have my Blitzwing and like call it a day. All right, last pack. Last pack. Do we get Prime? Do we get Megatron? Do we get a heavy hitter? Do we? I only had one holo foil. All right, who's it gonna be? Oh, it's a. I hate them. It's so anticlimactic. I'm annoyed now. It's like, hey, you got your Blitzwing? Duplicate. Suck it. Oh well. All right, so that's about $200 down the drain. Those boxes are not cheap. All right, so what do we get here? Ratchet is hollow. Blaster is hollow. Actually, we did not get a duplicate because one of these is holographic and one is not. Are we really back to that, Wizards of the Coast? Haven't seen that since early Pokemon sets. Yes, and then like Flamewar is like the most holographic of them all. Like she's just like it's like glittering all over the place. All right, you know what? I had to destroy a $200 box to get it, but I have my Blitzwing, so I am happy with that pull. It's interesting. I need to look into Magic a lot more, at least career-wise. And so, thank you for joining me for what was essentially a waste of time. But I hope someone enjoyed. I hope this sated someone's curiosity as to like what it's like to either open up a box of collector boosters, or at the very least to see like how the pulls for your Transformer cards are. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that if you're one of my $10 and up patrons, unless I botched the upload to this, you can see on my Patreon right now a bonus video where I'm also opening up a Brothers War bundle to see if I can get Transformer cards out of just random packs of like standard packs. So you can also find out what that is like and how likely your odds are there. So, thank you guys for watching. It's a weird one, I know, but hey, I gotta find variety in this channel somewhere, right? Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Guys, I am facing the most powerful enemy any YouTuber can face, the algorithm, and I need your help to defeat him. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. Every time you do, we attack that algorithm and we drive it back until it can no longer defeat this channel. Thank you very much.